started with our conversation, and let me just put across the first question. So my first question is, how digital transformation is shaping up in NBFC or Fintech space, and what are the major roadblocks, Smitesh?
Yeah, so if I take this question, see, the MSME and the SME sector has emerged as one of the key important drivers of the economy, contributing significantly to employee generation, export, and inclusive growth. It also shares a significant contribution towards the GDP of the nation. So they are one of the key pillars. The new age customer is actually tech savvy, and with COVID coming in, everybody has been moving into the digital space, whether they like it or not. So with the new age becoming customer savvy and he has increasing knowledge in his repository, everything is at the click of a button. So with newer demand in credit facility, NBFC also have to leverage technologies with fintech to meet the new age requirement of this customer. And it has to look beyond the regular or the traditional approach, and investment in digitization is a key factor. Technology capabilities will have them allow to connect, cater to the customer needs in a very personalized way. So if I put this into is, customers are a critical facet of business and have been a focus for NBFCs to differentiate, because banks have only been able to cater to a very low segment, and with that into being, NBFC is significantly one of the key lenders to the MSME sector. And now NBFCs are also key on developing innovative products and are looking to cater to the needs of the low income group and urban customers, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. In this situation, it becomes more important for the NBFC to adopt business models that are powered by technologies. I would say the key challenges which are there in the traditional NBFCs and where people are working to overcome by emerging technologies and inductions in the NBFC space are: one, longer lead generation and process time. How do I improve the turnaround time? Because every customer really wants to take it on a faster way, because he has a click of a button at different places. High operating expense. How do I reduce the expenses from a linear growth of business, not to have a linear growth in the enabling function, whether it's credit, operation, technology. It has to be system generated and process automated, technology driven functions. Last would be, how do I go beyond the traditional bureau based risk profiling to a more system based risk profiling to ensure that I have a pick of the customer and I know how the trend releases. Second is the high cost model of people and branches. So how do we leverage technology to this? Again, the NPAs and cost of funds are becoming high. If you see the current trend, it has been upward trend. And how do I take long-term loans with short-term financing? And last but least is data. Today we have so much data. So how do I take care of data governance? I would say these are the couple of key challenges which are the major roadblocks for NBFC, and with this we have to look at systems and processes and technology to overcome this, to be a profitable business and give a leverage to the customer on turnaround time and servicing.
Thank you, Smitesh. I completely agree. The next phase of growth which is coming, certainly which is coming from SME sector, and absolutely this like MSME sector or vertical to be precise is definitely going huge amount of transformation, and that is required for them. You kind of very nicely kind of narrated. Thanks for your thoughts on this question. So let